Hello and welcome back to another video, my little blue bunnies. We are now into episode 10 of the Sims Sunday series, and I am very happy that we have gotten this far despite Blue's constant annoyance. To start us off, let's have Blue make herself a tasty meal to fuel her for the next few sim hours. After she cleans her plate, we head off to the greenhouse to tend to our neglected garden that was in desperate need of water and weeding. Blue, of course, needed to use the bathroom not long after this, and that is when I noticed that Inky was sick once again. So it was one more trip to the vet office before we finally got into flower arranging. We made 5 flower arrangements in a row before taking another small bathroom break and a quick shower. After that, we managed to get one more flower arrangement done as we got a notification to let us know that we had done a good job at keeping green, meaning we would have a reduction in our bills. Finally, something positive was coming from our efforts. It was back to the garden to sell off the goods that were ready to go before cooking another meal for Blue to enjoy. While she enjoyed a nice warm shower, I ended up emptying any rotting food she had into the bin for extra cash. We made another flower arrangement before going to clean out the chicken coop and sell off 2 of our chickens to make room for the new ones that would be hatching in sooner or later. It was a bit of a back and forth with the flower arrangements for a while, as we did one, then needed to use the bathroom and shower. Did another, and leveled up the flower arranging skill before watching a cooking show because she was miserable. And then doing one more arrangement before heading to sleep. And this is where things took a bit of a sad turn, as Inky had started to die. No, we didn't try and fight for his life, as I do not want that to happen for any sim in this game. If they die, then they die. After all, he will come back as a ghost and greet us again. We named the urn the first noble cat of the Ink household, while Blue made herself some breakfast and leveled up her cooking skill in the process. I jumped into build mode looking for a pillar to put Inky's urn on, only to find that such an item didn't exist yet for me. I settled for a nightstand from the cats and dogs pack before putting Inky's photos above him. I thought it was a good start, but I honestly think we can do better in the future. After all of that, we went ahead and made 2 more flower arrangements before heading out to the greenhouse once again and superselling our crops when they were taken care of. Though, as we headed back into the house to continue our flower arrangements, we got a prank caller. This only made Blue more upset, and she cried in bed for a bit before we managed to get her back to work again. We finally hit the 20,000 simoleon goal, and it was time to spend as much of it as we could. So back to build mode. We started off by extending the wall to the extension we tried to do before, but ran out of money for. We replaced the fire extinguisher and extended and opened up the hallway. And you know, if downstairs gets an expansion, then upstairs certainly does too. It was from here that I decided to sell off the lighting and reposition the existing shelves, and added in a bunch more windows before making sure the outside walls didn't look naked. Since the upstairs was to become the collection room, I went ahead and added a lot more shelves to the room and made sure that the new walls had paint on them. I then added larger lighting to the back of the room with no windows, and I was honestly starting to really like this room a lot. Now, I have been thinking of extending the kitchen for quite some time, thanks to the new packs I was given. Thank you, sweetie. So I made a new bedroom, just an exact replica, as there was nothing wrong with the bedroom we already had. I placed the same flooring and moved all our belongings before adding the wallpaper. Time for the kitchen to get some love. I removed the walls dividing the old bedroom and the kitchen before making sure the floor and walls were covered with the right wood and paper. The door was replaced with an arch, and a lot more countertops were added along with cabinets. This was so I could add in some new appliances. A dishwasher from the parenting pack, a candy machine from the business and hobbies pack, a punch fountain from the high school pack, and a microwave and coffee machine from the base game. You thought we were done, you fool. We went and looked for all the collectibles available to us, the keys, the freezer bunnies, the milk cartons, the magnets, and the magazines, and made sure to put them on the shelves depending on their rarity. As soon as I was out of build mode, I had finally leveled up in the Mansion Bear aspiration, and it felt good. And honestly, that felt like a good place to stop. For God's sakes, I forgot to take the in-stream photo. No. Oh well, I can do it first thing next week, can't I? Thank you very much for joining me today, my little blue bunnies. I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you did too. It was sad to lose Inky, but Blue will not be alone for much longer, as she will soon have a child to look after, and I am very excited to have that child join us soon. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you are aware of new uploads. The link for the Discord will be in the description, and as always, thank you to Low Fluff for the background track. Bye bye!